Hey, so your performances are struggling. Mm-hmm. To my no. What? Can't skin me. Okay. Um, your your performances are struggling, and they may be struggling because you don't know what the heck you're trying to give to your audience. All right, so let's chat a little bit. When we pull up to a performance, right? Whether this is at a concert venue, whether this is in a club setting, a bar, um, whether it's in a praise and worship setting, like a church setting, um, a church gathering setting, rather, your performance relies heavily upon the message that you are conveying to your audience, your listening community, as I like to call them, and how it is you're leading them into the intention of the performance. So again, I have asked this question over a video or two, but I want to ask this question: what is the end result, the end goal, the lasting impact you want to leave on those that listen to your performance, those that watch your performance, those that get to experience your performance? What is the lasting impact? What differentiates what you're doing from the rest of the pack, right? What is your goal of impact, right? If you will be able to answer what your goal of impact is, your performance will improve almost instantly because your intentionality in your performance will improve almost instantly. Once you know what your goal of impact is, you will see the improvement with your own eyes. So what's your goal of impact? How how do you want the listeners, the ones who experience your performance? You good. Yeah. How do you want the ones that experience your performance to feel afterwards? How do you want the performance to be remembered? Right? Again, what is your goal of impact? Your goal of impact. And so if you can answer that, really answer that. What is my goal of impact? And I'm done. I'm really getting off. Was a really quick moment. I'm going to sleep. I ain't even asleep yet. I've been up since about 9 to leave nothing. Elaborate. I would actually love for you to elaborate. What does that mean? Your goal of impact is to leave nothing. Yeah, I'm very interested. I wanna understand that. Let's unpack that. We can treat it like a live stream 101, 1 on 1. Hey, how you doing? Right. The goal of impact. The goal of impact. What is it? What is it? What do you want them to leave knowing, feeling, having with them? Right. I said this yesterday or day before yesterday. Well, it was yesterday. Music in and of itself when you in your performances, they cannot be centered in self. They have to be centered in service. What's your impact? What's my goal of impact? Or just what is my impact period? But they have to be centered in service. Even your performances have to be centered in service to people. So that means that your performance will ultimately help people in some way, shape, or form. Choices I make, let me leave nothing. I would beg to differ. I beg to differ. Um, you could always leave something, but who are you leaving it for? These are also, and I'm asking you that question in this capacity, but also, I mean, again, guys, y- there are a few qualifying questions when you're performing, when you're even producing music. Da da da. Da. Who's this for? Who are you talking? Like who's the impact? Who's what you're leaving things for? Like why? What do you want them to come away? Jump back to the topic from the performance, knowing, feeling, having been brought into an understanding of, or at least introduced to the concept of. You can still leave an impact on the world around you in some way, shape, or form, even if you don't have a wife or kids. Um, and I believe that you could leave a impact on those whom you may mentor. You may not have natural children, but you may have those who um, get to experience your voice of wisdom, and your legacy will be found in that, and your impact, your lasting impact, will be found in that. Just a thought. So yeah, I like I said, I'm hopping off. Yeah, I mean, we come in with nothing, we leave with nothing per se, but I get what you're saying, but no, I wouldn't say you literally don't leave any type of impact on the world. I that particular type of mindset. I don't believe in it. I don't believe it's healthy, and I don't believe in it. I don't believe it's healthy, and I don't believe that it is the best mindset to have, especially considering God has gifted us with so much. And again, you've probably got wisdom and life experiences that you can pass on. You've got mistakes that you've made. The choices you've made actually allow you to leave wisdom to not make those choices for someone else. Yeah, as a performer, guys, you've really got to pull into the understanding. Yeah, understood. But yeah, as a performer, you got to pull into these questions with a real heart to understand and gain answers, because these will help you to navigate. When you are a sure performer, you will have a sure performance, and a sure performer is sure of their message, they're sure of their motive, they're sure of their musical content. At the end of the day, they're sure of their mission. And so, what is it? What is the end goal? To what end are we doing this? And how? What are we trying to say? Either vocally say, or like convey, say to the listener, to the watcher, to the experiencee, experiencer of the performance. Right? Those that are watching, those that are in the moment with us. That will determine, and if you'll set that, that will determine how well your performance goes and how much impact you leave. All right. How much of an impact you leave. So I'm off. Um, I pray that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. It wasn't a lot, but I'm also very sleepy. So you got what you got. But nah, I really do believe in that. I believe in that concept. So um, I'm writing a book about it. Just bear with me, okay? I'm writing a book about all this. Y'all will have it soon. Okay, it'll as soon as I finish it and get it really to where I can deal with releasing it in excellence. You'll have it. So I think that's it. So you guys meet me here tomorrow or later today, really, and we'll talk some more about the subject of musical artistry. And I wish the cool. I wish the you as well. You as well. I wish this for you as well. Um, um, and please, 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 um, I ask that you would consider what I said, because there is so much more for you to experience, and so much more for you to give of yourself, and you may find that in giving of yourself, um, j- j- there may be some change on the other side of that, but but at the end of the day, pull up and give of yourself, your wisdom. Um, I believe younger people need it. So just consider it. What I'm seeing is correct. That will actually do something much more special than you think it will, in their hearts, but also in your life as well. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys stay inspired. Like I said, maybe here tomorrow or later today at some point, and we'll run through some more things. And I probably won't be as sleepy. All right, peace out, guys. Stay inspired.